Hi everyone, this is Megan, your Jamberry nail consultant, and today I'm going to do a video on different ways that you can heat your nail wraps if you don't want to buy a heater. Definitely think that the heater is the best way to do it since it is made to give off just the right amount of heat and the right amount of air. And it's real quiet and it's just really convenient to have. But if you don't want to buy one or you're not sure if you like Jamberry, here's some alternatives to heat your wraps and put them on. I will be using one of these. It's just a little nail glued onto a stick because, as you can tell, my jams are already on and they've only been on for a couple days, so I'm not going to take them off and redo my nails for the purpose of this video. So this is just a quick video. It's not really an application process. I'm just going to be using the official way of putting on your nail wraps. There are different techniques and stuff like that that you can use, and if you find one that you love, feel free to use that. This is just, like I said, just to be showing you how to apply with different heat. So here we go. All right, so here I am. I'm sitting in front of a space heater. It's set to about 77, but it doesn't seem real hot or anything like that. And that's what I'm going to be using to apply this wrap. I'm going to be using just a sample sheet, the new sample sheets from our spring 2016 catalog. And right now I am using Beverly Hills. So what you'll do is wait for it to heat up. It's already heated up. I'm going to put it just above the heat, and there it goes. It's starting to curl, so I can apply this now to this nail wrap, or to this nail, I'm sorry. And I'll press it down the same way I would if it was on my fingers. File off the excess like you would if it was on your fingers. Do heat again for about 4 or 5 seconds. And there you have it. We just used a space heater to apply our jams. So here we are in my bathroom, and I am going to show you 2 different ways to put on your jams without using a mini heater. We're going to be using the, sorry, let me get it in here, the sample Spot On. See if it'll get it to focus. Okay, so we've got our hair straightener going right now. I have it set to 420, which is my highest setting. And what you'll want to do is you'll want to stick it in between the 2 plates, but not touching the plate. You can get it kind of close, but just make sure you're not touching it and be very careful. So we're going to put it in front of that heat for a couple of seconds. And I'm already seeing it start to soften. So once I get it soft, I'll apply it just like you normally would if this was your finger. And this is a clear wrap, so you can put it on under lacquer, just a naked nail, on our gel systems that we have, or even layer it with another wrap. This can go on acrylic and shellac too, if that's something that you do. Okay, so now we'll put it in front of the heat again. A couple of seconds. Like I said, if you're doing this on your regular finger, I would make sure that you're not touching the plate. Just be very careful. You could probably do this same thing with a curling iron. And there we go. we have Spot On, and we put it on using our straightener. So now I'm going to use the other half of Spot On. Let me turn this off so I don't burn myself. And I'm going to use my hair dryer. This thing's pretty old. It's been with me since high school. And I'm going to turn it up to hot. I've never used a hair dryer. I've always had a mini heater, so bear with me. I'm going to put it on hot. I think that'll be good enough. Probably set to low. That'll be good. Okay, so I'm going to take my sample here. We're going to turn our heat on, like I said, low. Put it on there for about 4 or 5 seconds. Oh, that's a lot of heat, or a lot of air. Okay. I can see why some of my customers said it's kind of hard to put it on with a hairdryer. So, we've got that on. Now we are going to file off this excess. Turn it on low again. And heat it for about 4 or 5 seconds. And there you have it. We put on a wrap using a hairdryer. Again, I probably wouldn't use this method again if it were me, but if that's what you got, that's what you got, and I love jams, so there you go. So obviously we are getting creative here. You're most likely not going to want to come sit in your car every time you want to do your nails, but this was brought to my attention at one time. One of my friends was on a trip, and she got bored in the car and did her nails. So I've got the heater going. I've got it on about 90. Which means I'm pretty dedicated. I live in Texas and it's pretty hot right now. So here we go. We're using sorbet. I don't know if you can see that. The sun's kind of right in my face right now. So we're going to put it in front of our heater till it gets soft. We'll put it on our nail. Smooth it down, file off the excess, put it in front of the heat again, and I'm sorry about the lighting, like I said, the sun is right in the way. So here we go. We just did that with our car heater. So now I'm going to show you how you can use an iron, just a regular house iron, to heat up your wraps. So what you'll do is, we're using sorbet again, okay, and you'll want to make sure it is heated. I made sure that the steam wasn't on, that way I wouldn't burn myself. Put it in front of your heat for a couple seconds. This doesn't let off too much heat. I have it set on the highest setting, so it'll probably take a couple more seconds than it normally does. And once you get it heated enough, you'll put it on your nail, smooth it down like you normally would. And then you will file off your excess. And this wrap was a little bit bigger than this nail that I glued on the stick. So it's not exactly smooth on this nail. That's okay. And then we'll put it in front of the heat again. Make sure you're very careful when you're doing this on your regular fingers. I don't want you to burn yourself. and smooth it out. And there you go. We just put that on using a iron. I'm going to demonstrate how to put a wrap on using a rice bag. And I heated this in the microwave for about 45 seconds. We're going to be using Sweet Surprise. It's part of our new wraps for this spring 2016. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to put it on top of your rice bag. You'll want to put it adhesive side up. And we're going to put it on there. Gently put it on there for a couple seconds. Let that heat up to where it's soft. You'll put it on your nail like you normally would. Now we are going to file off our excess. And after we do that, you want to place it on your heat again for a couple of seconds. Maybe roll your finger around, that way you can get all the edges. And then just reseal. And actually that worked pretty good compared to the other ways I've showed you. I like this way a lot better than the iron and flat iron for sure. So, there you go. That is Sweet Surprise with a rice bag. So for the last way, and definitely the best way to heat up your wraps before applying would be with Jamberry's Mini Heater. This is going to put off the right amount of heat, the right amount of air, and it's super quiet for your nail wraps. It's the most convenient way for me. It fits in my nail kit. So I can take it with me, travel with it, or whatever, you know. And it's just effective. So if you'll listen, I'm going to turn it on for you so you can hear it. It's pretty quiet. You can talk on the phone, watch TV, whatever while this is going. It heats up pretty fast. It's already hot. And so let's get started. We're using Intertwined right here. Again, it's a new wrap from the spring 2016 catalog. You'll want to put it in front of your heater. And there it is. It's soft already. You'll put it on your nail. No, sorry. And then we are going to file off our excess. Put it in front of the heater, a couple seconds, mash it back down, and there you have it. That's Intertwined, and we did that with the Jamberry Mini Heater. End of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you saw a couple of different ways that you can heat your nail wraps. Personally, I still love the Mini Heater. My second would be the rice bag. And then the space heater. Those to me seemed like they put off a good amount of heat. Just as long as you find a safe heat source to put on your gems, you don't necessarily need the mini heater. Again, if you love Jamberry and become obsessed like me, I would definitely go and invest in a mini heater. Here's all the nails that we did today. Check out my website, and hope you enjoyed. Thank you.